subscribe.
Some songs feel like a place you want to visit. Forever Young by Alphaville has never felt that way to me. For many people, the song sounds nostalgic, hopeful, even inspirational. But when I listen to it, I hear something different, something lonelier. The song does not feel like a celebration of youth. It feels like a person trapped inside the awareness that nothing lasts. And from the very beginning, the lyrics tell us exactly where we are.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not?
This is not the language of certainty. It's the language of anxiety, of living between hope and fear, of wanting reassurance while already anticipating loss. And psychologically, that is a place many people know well. The chorus is one of the most recognizable in popular music.
Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young.
Most listeners hear longing, but I hear something else, a wish that cannot be fulfilled. Nobody remains young forever. Nobody escapes time. And that is what makes the song feel haunting. It keeps returning to a solution that does not exist. The mind reaches for permanence. Life offers change. The conflict never resolves. And because it never resolves, the song never fully relaxes. It circles the same impossible desire again and again, almost like a person trying to negotiate with reality itself. Then comes the lyric that has always stayed with me.
It's so hard to get on to without a cause. I don't want to perish like a fleeting horse. Used like diamonds in the sun, and diamonds are forever.
On the surface, it sounds philosophical, a question about immortality. But psychologically, I think the lyric functions differently depending on who is listening. For some, it evokes aging. For others, mortality. For others, regret. But in conversations with some of the adolescents I work with, I have noticed something different. Many of them are not thinking about living forever. They are trying to imagine a version of the future where they still feel alive inside it. One of the most important developmental tasks of adolescence is creating a sense of future, not certainty, not a perfect plan, just possibility. The belief that there is something ahead worth moving toward. But when young people experience depression, chronic stress, loneliness, trauma, rejection, or emotional overwhelm, that future can become difficult to imagine. And when the future disappears psychologically, the world can begin feeling very small, very trapped. In creative arts therapy, my tween and teen patients do not always say, "I don't want to live." More often, they say, "I don't know if things will get better. I can't picture my future. What's the point? I'm tired." And beneath those statements is often something profoundly human, the struggle to imagine a life they can emotionally inhabit. What strikes me most is how my tween and teen patients often connect to this song in ways adults overlook. Adults tend to hear it as a reflection on aging, but many young people hear it as a reflection on change, because adolescence is filled with endings. Childhood begins disappearing. Friendships shift. Bodies change. Identities change. The future arrives before they feel ready for it. And beneath all of that can be a quiet grief. Not grief for what has been lost. Grief for what is currently disappearing. Sometimes, when my tween and teen patients hear,
So many adventures couldn't happen today. So many songs we forgot to play. So many dreams swinging out of the blue. Let them come true.
they are not wishing to stay children. They are wishing life would stop changing so quickly. One of the paradoxes of human development is that growth often requires loss. To become something new, something old must be left behind. The child becomes an adolescent becomes an adult. Relationships evolve. Versions of ourselves disappear. And psychologically, those transitions can feel surprisingly lonely, because even positive change contains grief. We rarely name it. We celebrate growth. We celebrate achievement. We celebrate maturity. But beneath every transformation is the loss of the previous self. And perhaps that is the feeling I hear most strongly in this song. Not nostalgia, not hope. grief, the grief of impermanence, the grief of becoming. What makes Alphaville's Forever Young so psychologically fascinating is that it never chooses a side. It is not hopeless, but it is not reassuring either. It acknowledges uncertainty, mortality, loss, change, and yet it continues reaching towards hope. The result is a song suspended between two emotional realities. One voice saying, "Nothing lasts," and another saying, "Please let something remain." Perhaps that tension is why the song has endured for decades, because it captures something fundamentally human, the desire to hold onto what time inevitably changes. I don't think Forever Young is really about youth. I think it's about impermanence, and our struggle to live inside it, the wish that meaningful things can stay, the wish that change could slow down, the wish that uncertainty could finally resolve itself. For some listeners, the song evokes aging, for others, memory. For many of my tween and teen patients, it evokes the uncertainty of becoming, and for me, it has always carried a different feeling, a loneliness, the feeling of standing face to face with reality that cannot be negotiated away, time, change, loss, and still trying to find hope inside them.
Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young.
Perhaps the haunting question is not whether we want to stay young forever, but whether we can learn to live with the reality that nothing does. Please leave any thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Hello, this is Enrico, licensed creative arts therapist, New York State.